Hi guys, and welcome back, or welcome if you are new, because things are changing around here and it's all a little bit drastic, and I'm here to tell you exactly what is happening. So those eagle-eyed amongst you will have realised that something quite drastic has changed on my channel and across all of my social media accounts. This is something I have been wanting to do for a very long time, but I had to go about it the right way. So basically for 2025, for the new year, I have rebranded all of my social media accounts. There is no longer a Lilpetchannel. After 15 years of being Lilpetchannel, it is no more, but do not worry, it doesn't mean that anything has really changed. It is just a new name, and it's a name that I wanted to give my channel and my socials for a very long time. And I will get into all of that, but first I think you guys need to come down memory lane a little bit with me. So I know a lot of you are new subscribers, some of you may be serious OGs, but there's not many of you who have actually been here the entire 15 years. And that is how long I have been on YouTube. I created my channel in 2010. So we are now coming up to 15 years. 2025 will mark that, and that is just insane to me that I have been doing this for so long. So what would that make me? I'm 27 now, so I'd have been like 11, 12 when I started this channel. Yeah, just insane really. I have literally grown up in front of the camera, and although I haven't actually dedicated full time to YouTube until recent years, until probably the last 5 years, you know, I put snippets up growing up, and I actually started my channel as a 11-12 year old, and it was all about my small animals, my rescue animals, my horses as well, but they weren't as much of a big deal sort of back then. I always had horses, I was rode, but that wasn't primarily what I was creating content on. And so as I have changed and my lifestyle's changed and my hobbies have changed, so has my channel, and I thought it was finally time to make it personal. I also have been wanting for a long time to include more of my life in my YouTube. I think, you know, I do vlogs and you see my daily life sort of at the yard, but I also want to make my YouTube a little bit more personal and a little bit more about me. So that's why I thought that changing it to Georgia Ellie Equestrian would be the perfect thing. It's more personal because finally my name is actually in the title and no one will think I'm called Lily anymore. And obviously Equestrian, because I will still be, you know, dedicating this channel mainly to my horses. My horses are my life. I did actually consider rebranding to Georgia Ellie Eventing, but I just think that my channel is more than my eventing journey, although that is predominantly what I do now. So yeah, we've gone with Georgia Ellie Equestrian, and this has been a long time coming. I've actually had a rebranding team in. We have a new logo, we have just big plans for 2025. So this is only the very start of what is to come. Obviously it's a very drastic start, a new name, a new image, just all very exciting. And I want this to be more personal as well. I want, you know, my journey to be shared with you across everything. So I thought now was the perfect time coming into the new year to do that. So why get rid of Lilpetchannel? I cannot lie, when I created that, it was basically back in the day, which I'm sure a lot of you won't remember, when YouTube would only let you have like a certain length name, and basically like usernames, no one ever used their real name online, especially when I was like 11. Like I was definitely not allowed to put my real name out there. So I don't think I like addressed the fact I was called Georgia online for a lot of years. And my YouTube was very private. It was like no one at school knew about it, no one like at home really knew about it. My parents obviously did. And so Lilpetchannel was like just completely different to my name, and I actually never wanted to call my channel Lilpetchannel even then. Like I wanted it to be Little Pet Channel, but then that was too long, so I had to shorten it to Lil, and then everyone thought my name was Lily, and yeah, Lilpetchannel has been a massive, massive part of my life for so many years, and it is sad to say bye to the name, but also I've been wanting to say bye to that name for absolute years. And because also, like, this year, hopefully, if everything goes through okay, we are launching new merchandise, there's a new website happening, like there's just so much happening that it was just ready for a rebrand and ready to put my name to it. So anyone wondering where Georgia Ellie is coming from, that is my name. It's my first name and my middle name. And the reason I didn't go for Cavelock, which is actually my last name, is A, no one knows how to pronounce Cavelock, and B, obviously I am engaged, and I will at some point when I finally organise a wedding, will be getting married and changing my name. So I didn't want to rebrand after 15 years to Georgia Cavelock and then rebrand again if I got married. And I just think like my last name is such a mouthful that Georgia Ellie just seemed to fit better. So yeah, that's where Georgia Ellie comes from. And then I was really in between to go with eventing or equestrian, because obviously now a lot of what I produce is about my eventing. My main goal for this year is to try and climb the levels of eventing, and I do a lot more eventing vlogs. But also I want to kind of broaden this channel, and I've kind of touched on that I want it to be more personal. I want to kind of include a bit more of my personal life in the channel as well, because I do a lot of vlogs at the farm and things, but you guys don't see much of this. So I'm at home now, and I actually don't film much at home. I don't really film much with Chris, and I'd like to do more of that and make it a little bit more personal. And I just love the fact that I have this amazing online community of actual friends. You know, I've made some incredible friends via social media over the years, and I just want to grow that. And I just think that this is just a lovely way to do that, to make my channel more personal, and also so people actually know what it's on about. Because honestly, like, Lilpetchannel was back in the day when I was creating videos on so many different things, and literally like guinea pigs, rabbits, you name it, I was rescuing every animal going. And so it was kind of fitting that it was a pet channel. But obviously these days, whilst I still have my horses at my parents' farm, and you still see the farm animals, and I will still do farm vlogs during the summer and things, that was really not the primary focus of my social media anymore. So it has finally happened. Everything has changed. I was going to change it on the very 1st of January, but I just felt like I, A, couldn't wait, and B, I wanted to kind of give you guys a heads up, because there is a lot of content coming in January. I didn't want all this content to arrive and no one to have had time to actually realise that my social media has changed. So don't worry if you forget the new name. If you can still search Lilpetchannel and everything of mine will still appear. That hasn't changed. Like, it's still part of the keywords and everything. Like, you can still find me. But I just thought it'd be really nice to have a sit down and a little bit of an explanation before we kick off with all the New Year videos. I'm actually heading now, in fact very, very soon, to go and film with Freddie, and we have something very exciting happening this year together, like a joint project. But also we are going to go and film today for, I think, my New Year's Eve video. I don't know whether that's going up before or after this video, but bit of a spoiler there if this is going up before. But yeah, there's so many exciting things happening. You know, I really want to take my eventing seriously. I really want to sort of hopefully progress a lot in my riding this year with Ginny and with Percy. And I just hope you guys are going to enjoy coming on the journey with me, because yeah, it's just been brilliant, and it's the next chapter, and we are closing the chapter on Lilpetchannel, and it is sad, but also I'm more excited for the new chapter. So thank you guys so much for your support, as always, for coming along on this journey with me. And let me know if you're excited about the name change. If you want to see the new logos and everything, I think the only thing we've got now are the headers. So all of the headers have changed For some reason, Facebook hasn't changed the page name yet. It's been requested, so that's the only thing that's still on the Lilpetchannel at the moment. But my Instagram is now at Georgia Ellie Equestrian. My TikTok is now at Georgia Ellie Equestrian. My YouTube is now at Georgia Ellie Equestrian. So, and I now finally have the same handle for every single social media, whereas before it was like at Lilpetchannel_official on TikTok, and yeah, the other ones are just different. So the fact that I've managed to get everything the same is just brilliant. That's made me very, very happy. So yeah, I'm going to stop rambling now. There's the explanation. That's what's happening. There is no more Lilpetchannel, and thank you guys who have been part of that journey. But let's get ready for 2025 and the start of a new chapter.